Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Mac on Sports. So today the trade deadline just got done wrapping up, and there was a couple big time trades that went down. The Braves were involved in a lot of stuff as they actually got a starting pitcher who's 5-8 from the Baltimore Orioles named Guzman. That's his last name. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that is his last name. Uh, so we were looking at Chris Archer, but Chris Archer ended up getting a big time blockbuster trade to go to the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are actually had like this second half surge all of a sudden. They've been playing very good baseball. I believe the record's 54-50, something around that line. They're in contention to get a wild card spot, but they had to give up 3 of their top 15 prospects. And I think that's reaching. Chris Archer's a great player, yes, but that's a little too much. You want to keep as much as your farm system as you can. Chris Archer can go anywhere next year, I think. So, I mean, that's an interesting move by me. I'm glad the Braves settled, because we don't want to give up too many prospects. I mean, tonight the Braves play the Marlins. Colby Allard is making his MLB debut. He's not going to light you up on the Raider gun. He's going to get you a 90-93 fastball, but his breaking ball is very nice. It's got a nice little 12-6 drop in it. So you don't want to give up any of your prospects that you have. And the Braves and the Padres have two of the best farm systems, along with the Chicago White Sox. They all have good farm systems, but the Braves are probably one of the best up there, definitely, if not the best. So we did give up a couple guys, and we gave up one guy, Encarnacion. He's an infielder. He plays anywhere. He was a top 15 prospect for the Braves, so unfortunately we did give him up. But that's okay, because I think we also got Darren O'Day in the trade, who's a pitcher from the Orioles. Now, he had to get hamstring surgery, so, I mean, that kind of hurts, so he's out for the year. But, I mean, we get him next year, and he's a very good veteran guy in the bullpen. But Guzman, I cannot say his name right. We'll just call him G. So, G, he's 5-8 this year with a 4.43 ERA. Now, he's been like a 500 pitcher in his first 6-7 years in the big leagues, but he's played with the Orioles, and the Orioles aren't a good team. I mean, they're on pace to be one of the worst teams in MLB history. So the Braves and the Orioles seem to have a good connection, as we've traded for Brad Brock. I mean, Brad Brock pitched in his first game as an Atlanta Brave last night, gave up 0 runs. I mean, that's what we need coming out of our bullpen. So I really like that. Hopefully Brad Brock can keep it. We also did get Adam Duvall from the Cincinnati Reds. He is a left fielder. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. He went to the University of Louisville, unfortunately. But he's a slugger. In the NL, he has the 6th most extra base hits in the last 2 years. And he's in the top 5 for home runs in the last 2 years. He had an over 30-plus year, or 2 years ago of home runs, over 30-plus 2 years ago. And then last year, he had 27 home runs. So this year, he's not had a good year. He's really, really struggling at the plate. But, I mean, that's why it didn't cost to get him that much. We just traded for an international spot, and we gave up Preston Tucker, who's an outfielder. He was like a top 15 prospect from the Astros when we got him, but he's at a career average of 259, I believe, at the plate this year. But we needed power, and Preston wasn't giving us that. We got Matt Weisler. Now, we traded him to Cincinnati. What hurts me on giving up Weisler is we traded for him from Craig Kimbrell to the Red Sox, and Matt Weisler has been awful. So, I mean, that hurts that we didn't get as much production as we thought we would have out of him. So that's unfortunate. And the last guy who got traded was Lucas Sims. He grew up as a Braves fan, but Sims had to go. I mean, he came out of the bullpen a couple times this year. He's a starting pitcher, but we tried to put him out in the bullpen, and he was awful. So he needed to go. So I think it's a good trade getting Duvall. Ender Inciarte has had a very bad season this year. So when it's a lefty pitcher on the mound, Adam Duvall is going to be playing left field. Ronald Acuna is moving to center. And then when it's a lefty, we're just going to go with Markakis and right, Inciarte center, and Acuna back to left when there's a righty on the mound. So, I think the Braves did decent at the deadline. We didn't give up too many prospects. I mean, we're already contending now, but we didn't give up anybody really from the future, which I like to see. Not too badly. So, I mean, we can compete now like we are, but we can go and get a division title this year with the Phillies, as we are only half a game out now. And we have 3 that we still have to make up. We have a doubleheader coming up next weekend, or next midweek, like August 7th and 8th. So we're going to have a doubleheader against the Nationals, and then later in the season we'll have a makeup game with the Cubs. And then, boom, we're back with the Phillies on even amount of games. So Boston's playing home to Philadelphia, and the Braves get the Marlins for the next 2 nights. So, I mean, if the Braves are going to make a little push to get first place back, this is when it's got to be done. Now, the Phillies did go out and trade for Wilson Ramos, who was a Tampa Bay Rays catcher, and he went to an All-Star game this year. He had the best batting average in the AL or NL, I believe, for a catcher. So he's had a very good year. As long as he can stay away from the injuries, Philly's got a good trade. So let's hope he doesn't get hurt, but let's hope he has a terrible year. And so yeah, I'm very excited for what the Braves did. We settled. We didn't go for too much, like the Pirates did, because they gave up way too much to get Chris Archer. But that's what we gotta do sometimes, is trying to win baseball games. So thanks for watching another video of Mac on Sports. Like and subscribe. Comment what you want to see. We got some fun videos being made this week. I go back to school tomorrow, unfortunately. So, I'm just trying to make some videos today, and it's going to be fun. But share this to everyone you know. Keep showing some support. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.